Hey everybody, Graham here. I just wanted to put up a quick video before the end of the year and just kind of look back and ruminate on the madness that was 2022. This is the year that I started my channel. I started it back in February, so it's been up for not quite a year, and I went down a bunch of different rabbit holes in my YouTube viewing this year, and essentially ended up sort of going through a bunch of different types of videos and landing firmly in LawTube with the Johnny and Amber trial. And that to me was the watershed moment of the year. Not that this channel is focused on, celebrity court cases. There are other channels that do that a lot better. But to me, it kind of catalyzed a bunch of things. And it's interesting because there are, I think, three big things that all kind of tie together. The first is the Johnny and Amber trial. And as a result of the Johnny and Amber trial, there are several corporate/legacy journalists who are super butthurt about the way that went. They still think Amber is all that and still think Johnny is an abuser and all that. But those of us who watched the trial and watched the LawTube coverage of the trial know what we saw. The way those particular journalists have reacted to it has really thrown the paradigm shift that's happening in journalism into very sharp relief. And I've talked about that paradigm shift. The paradigm shift is away from corporate media outlets and editorial boards and salaried reporters, and towards entrepreneurial journalists, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, but essentially people who do it themselves. If they have corporations, are their corporations that they started. If they have people working with them, it's people who are working for them, or maybe they're partners and they're working together, but they're not big companies. They're not like the New York Times. They're just small little companies, and because of this, they're able to focus on what they want, and they're able to go into as much depth as they want. I think that's a better model for journalism, and the technology that we have now is making it possible. And so looking at the way that some of these corporate reporters are attacking the entrepreneurial reporters really makes that distinction quite clear. Now, on top of this, you had the whole Twitter thing. So Elon buys Twitter, and in a weird way, this is an anti-corporate move, because Twitter had been a publicly traded corporation, and Elon took it out of the public, took it private. He owns it, and started releasing the Twitter files. And in the Twitter files, we have seen the way in which government was colluding with the big social media companies to suppress particular types of information. So Elon, having bought Twitter and having taken the muzzle off a lot of people, enabled some interesting stuff to happen around the Johnny and Amber thing, which really shows what's going on. And that it's not an accident that you have narratives like the one that Amber tried to push being pushed. And we're discovering that the other big narrative is the stuff that has been going on around public health. We are learning through some of these unmuzzled, what do they call them, tweeps? People on Twitter, that, you know, maybe some of these public health people aren't as honest as we think they are. Maybe there's some stuff going on in the field of medicine that shouldn't be happening. And I think that knowing the way the government was working with Twitter and other social media companies, and seeing the way that Twitter was shaping the news, to me, that's got to be the main theme of 22. I saw a slogan somewhere, I don't remember where, but it was something along the lines of, "I'm not woke, I'm awake." And what I hope is that we are waking up to the way in which our information is being controlled. I used to say, like, people would say to me things like, "Man, you know, music sucks now. You know, music these days just blows." And my reaction to that has always been, there's good music out there. There's plenty of good music being made. You just have to go find it. You have to go look for it. And it's the same thing with information. There's good information out there, but you have to go look for it. Elon kind of took off the curtains, opened the curtains, and let us really look at how the information flows. And that should give us a better trail to follow when we're looking for the good information. So, my hope for 2023 is that we understand this, that this information sinks into society as a whole, and that we start understanding this stuff and maybe start to reappreciate the value of freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and all that stuff. So that's my hope. And I think the other thing that we learned this year, and this is only tangentially related, but it's just something I want to mention, is that I think this is the year that we figured out that COVID's not going to go away. We're going to have COVID forever. COVID's going to be around like the flu is around. We're going to get a different strain every year, and we just got to live with it. I mean, yeah, you can get sick. It's the way it's always been. So hopefully we can dispense with a lot of the isolation and ridiculousness that we've had over the past couple of years. Anyway, that's my hope. I hope your 2022 has been good. I hope your 2023 is way, way better. I am amazed and absurdly grateful for the traffic that's come to my channel. I mean, I'm still under 1,000 subscribers. I am minuscule. I am the microest of microtubers. But I still can't believe that there are over 600 people who are interested enough in what I have to say to subscribe to my channel. It's an amazing thing. And I appreciate you all. And I want the best for you in 2023. So on that note, Happy New Year. I'll see you in the next one. Graham out. Bye.